So you're probably asking yourself, Gardner, what are you doing in the car? I thought it's coffee time. Well, there's a story to that. It is coffee time, but I just paid bills. And I don't have any coffee, and I'm too po to afford some more coffee, so I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts with the remainder of a gift card and coupons. I feel like this would be a great time to say, hey, support me on Patreon. The struggle is real. Yeah, well, why don't you just give up coffee and stop drinking caffeine? It's like, listen, I've given up drinking alcohol. I've given up all sorts of other shit. Just let me have this one thing. Just let me have this one thing. I feel like everybody gets one thing and this is I could get a job, you know, and a part-time job, but then the show would suffer and I'd kill myself. What do y'all think about the haircut? You like it? You don't like it? I like it. The problem is there ain't nothing I can do about it now. Now it's like it, you know? Like, just gotta wait. Alright everybody, you know what time it is. It's coffee time. Coffee time is a segment where I have some of my viewers, my fans, my subscribers send in some links. They get them together all week. Get together a list on my Facebook page and I just go through them. And normally these are songs I've never heard before. Sometimes we have a format, like one week we had best songs of 2016, one week we had worst songs of 2016. This week was just an open format, so I said submit whatever you want. So let's see what we got. Now there are two rules, okay? One rule is I gotta say something nice about every track. Second rule is that I have to listen to the whole thing, no skipping. So thank you to everybody who submitted links this week. Curtis, Savon, Dylan, George, Maxwell, Susan, which is really my dad, Gary, Drew, Abel. Thank everybody. We're gonna go through them one by one in the order that they were submitted. So here we go, starting with Elbow. Also, I feel like I need to say this. This is not an endorsement for Dunkin' Donuts. Unless, of course, you want to give me some free coffee, Dunkin' Donuts, then let's talk. Hit me up in the DM. Straight to you like an arrow. Just to be where you are every day. Wait, hold on a minute. Was that Benedict Cumberbatch? Are these famous people? Should I know who these people are? Is that or is that not Benedict Cumberbatch? It might be him. It might be him. I don't know. Now the clock's reset when I met you. That's gotta be him. That was good. I got nothing to make fun of there. That was just good. Made me want to get out my drum. Marcus and Martinus, Girls, featuring MadCon. Oh boy. Got some teenagers. Feel wrong for watching this. I just feel wrong for watching this already. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm putting that out there. Well, here we go again. Another perfect If you took, and I hate making fun of kids because they're kids, you know? It's like they don't know what they're doing. I hate making fun of kids, but this little shit. If you took every single, like, douchey actor from the 90s, like Corey Feldman, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Leo to some degree, and maybe Johnny Depp, and you threw them all into a pot, melted them down, and said, what style do we get? Here you go. Every girl in the world must be right, man. There's a million things. Oh my God, is that like the new do you love me, do you not love me shit? Is it just a QR code now? There's a million things. Have we been just boiled down to binary data? Do you love me, yes or no? It's a QR code. Savon! What is this, man? He said it's from Norway. This is like the Norwegian Justin Bieber, man. Sony music. It's pop. It's pop. It's fun. And it's pop. The point of pop is to just be kind of fun. Northern Meditation by Bonobo. This one's from Dylan Moses. I don't think he's submitted one yet, so this is awesome. Knowing Dylan, this is going to be incredibly relaxing, and I'm gonna have like a new way of looking at shit when I'm done. When you're camping and that acid kicks in. I love how simple that is. Can we talk for a minute about sound design and how effective this is? Because I'm not usually a huge proponent of like, you know, oh, sound design's really important. No, normally I'm like, no, form and theory are everything. But in a piece like this where it's so minimal, where there isn't much form and there isn't much theory, it's just padding on one specific pitch. There is this little bass layer that's kind of, it's a hover pad, which I've shown people how to make before on my Starboy episode. And it's just going, that's what it's doing, right? And over top of that, we've just got some big drums. I'm talking big drums, lots of formants, very resonant, with a lot of reverb on it, so you hear the. Listen, it's good. It's good sound design. Very tribal. It's very good. Very cool. I feel like this is definitely the kind of a song that's trying to convey an experience. Like at some point someone was like, you know, having a psychedelic experience while driving, you know, down some roads through the mountains. Because there wasn't really a message behind the music, you know, it was just kind of a thing. It was just kind of an experience. Also from Savan.
This is the moment you all have been waiting for. Yes. It's time to give life to it.
Savan, this is what I'm talking about, man. You should have let off with this one. This is great.
Everything you heard me say before. Yes. I look up to God and pray like I've never been. Man, and I'm gonna leave it onomatopoeias. You ain't talking paper. I don't wanna hear. I don't want.
Did he just use onomatopoeia in a bar? What? Hold on, back it up.
Blammer, gripper, blammer, hammer, different savage. That'll hit your grammars, slicker, kind of grammar, big as angry man, spinning Hannah Montana for the fiend. Sleeping on the yellow, pop up in your dreams, pop in every scene, chop over the beam, man, and I'ma leave it onomatopoeias. You ain't talking paper, I don't wanna hear, I don't wanna see you, I don't wanna be your friend. Who you idolize, I don't give a fuck who you listen to. Chances are that nigga popularized, I'm the truth, get lives, I'm ripping through pitiful minuscule weak individuals in the mood, making you weak in an interlude. It'd be a miracle, I don't belittle you, give physical. Refer to me as Poseidon, demigod.
That was awesome. I got nothing to say about that either. That was good, man. Kid's got bars. Bonobo. What's everybody doing with Bonobo this week? Dylan, you and George need to be friends. So far, I feel like I'm listening to the introduction to an anime movie, where they've got like close-ups on some dude like riding a horse through the fields and they keep panning up to the sky. Okay, now it's getting cool. Alright, Mac, listen. I'm warning you right now. I like this kind of music, but this is just exactly the kind of thing that's really easy to make fun of. This is the kind of thing that makes me want to just go get on the drum set and start slamming around, because, I mean, this is just, it's drum porn. Listen, listen, listen. It's just straight up. I love the message behind this. Down with the corporate overlords, man. I couldn't agree with you more. Hold on a minute. Let's back it up just one frame. He's not standing on anything. This is Jesus. Found him. Found him. Guys, it's Jesus. He's walking on nothing. I found him. Everybody, line up. You know what time it is. It's time to kill yourself. There's some really cool imagery going on here, like the Christ image with the people and then the building falling apart. I mean, this is some excellent editing, except for Mr. Dude walking on air, except for that. Alright, this next one's from Gary. Really? Well, fortunately for Gary, I love this song. I just want to know who paid for this music video. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had to come up with the money somewhere. They were like, alright guys, listen, I've got an idea, alright? We're all gonna wear these red hats, okay? And we're gonna dress up in turtlenecks, but no sleeves, and we're gonna be on a farm. Who was the person who said, oh, that sounds great, thumbs up, here's $1 million bucks? You know, like who signed this? Shake it up, get it straight. Okay, I figured out who signed this. It was Budweiser. Because you've got to be drunk to enjoy this, that's why. There is definitely, I mean, they're aware. They know how nerdy this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like they don't know. Like, they know. It's tongue-in-cheek. I beg you a cake!
Whip it.
I'm confused. Oh God, Drew. Oh, I know this is gonna be something else.
Fuck you, bitch. You broke my heart. Fuck your friends. Tearing us apart. Myself.
I feel like she was like, I couldn't stay around anymore because he constantly dressed up like a cowboy and he was walking around with this Gibson 6-string and he wouldn't stop playing, and I was like Wheeler, you're not a cowboy, and he was like, fuck you bitch, and so then I left.
Word is out. You found someone new.
With the camera. Oh my God. That was funny. It's like, oh man, I hate it when I get stoned in the desert and then my fire just starts to roar and take over everything. I hate it when that happens. Oh, better play guitar. What has happened to alt rock? What are they doing? They're trying to pick up the hipster vibe. You know, they're trying to they're trying to pick up the wanderer. You know, that wanderlust aesthetic. They're trying to pick that up, and it's we'll see. Meanwhile, this guy's just alone in the desert, like lighting shit on fire. Like, where's his girlfriend? She's worried about you. Give her a call. It was pretty cool. It's not my style. I'll say that much. Just so we're all clear. Not my style. I'll say this. Listen, I'll say this. For a band with less than 4,000 plays, that's better than most stuff that has over 1 million plays. They're clearly going for that alt rock style, you know, that you gonna tell me something else, yeah. You know, like that style is so, it's done, you know, and the vocal style is done, but the rock is classic. Like this takes me back to like AC/DC and like some older rocker bands. Like, listen to this. And they could have just kept going with that aesthetic. They could have just kept going into a breakdown where there's no vocals and there's just, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like some sweeping arpeggios, halftime, and then into more of a, maybe even into a double drop, you know, like dum, da dum, dum, bum, boom, ba dum, da dum. You know, there's a couple different directions they could have gone, and the direction they chose is not something I'm a big fan of. But it starts out great. I'll say that much. I was hype. I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be progressive rock. And then I was like, no, it's more 2000s alt rock. You know, that's what it was. There was that sigh of, I thought we were done with this. But today, I feel like writing breaks. Not breaks really. Two-step, which is a style that was kind of popular right before progressive house was popular. Just was inspired to write some of that earlier, so that's what I'm doing today. Do me a favor. If you appreciate what I do here on the show, if you enjoy watching me week after week, day after day, I'm just a one-man team. And right now, I am devoting myself full-time to this, trying to get this thing off the ground and become successful here on YouTube. So I need you to do me a favor. First of all, if you wouldn't mind, please give me a thumbs up on this video. It really helps out get the video to the trending page, if that's ever going to be a thing. That's one thing. Two, take this video, share it somewhere. Doesn't matter where. Reddit, email, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Share it somewhere. Especially if you submitted a link. I would really appreciate it. Thanks very much. So, if you would like to support me on Patreon, please click here. If you would like to subscribe to me, please click here. If you would like to see what today's song is, click here. And if you want to see yesterday's episode, click right here. But as always, my name's GARDNSOUND. This is the show where I write music every day for a year. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow.